Welcome to Teach Quant, and today we want to briefly look at SOMAS, particularly when it comes to the process of answering exam questions. And I have an example of an exam here, and I assume it's a supplementary exam that was set some time back for March. And one thing I want you to keep in mind is what we need to do when it comes to answering questions. I have other videos that shows you how to type mathematics in SOMAS. You can watch the video so that it can help you understand what you're doing. So if I go through these questions one by one and I answer them through, then I can continue previewing the questions as far as I feel I still have the time that have been allocated to do the exam. But when I feel that now the time is no longer on my side, I'm supposed to take very important steps. You'll see that I can fill in numbers in these questions. I can, for example, decide to put a value. It says it's invalid because it expects a number. So that one is solved out, and I can move to the second one. And I find that it requires a variable. I can put in an answer. Now you see what is happening after I type in a solution. It puts a black, the box part, half of it is black and half of it is white. So whichever question I've answered, it indicates for me by changing the box. That is one thing that will help you to know. So for example, this is after how many days? Let me say 56. Just it's a value randomly I'm giving it. It will also indicate. But now if I leave this question, when I move to number 5, it shows that I did not answer 4. So if I just pick an answer here, from all these, I have the binomial, the series, diverges. Let me pick one. And then I move on to number 6. You realize that it will also mark that one as done. Now, when I'm done and I feel it's time to move over, then I'm just going to finish the attempt. So maybe there are certain questions you're told to find the mean value. So I expect this to be a number for number 7. I'll put in the answer after doing the calculation. Maybe that one I don't know the answer. Then I'll move on and on that way. And remember, the questions that I have answered can be clearly seen by the mark of the box. It has black and white boxes. So I'm told to evaluate the definite integral. I'll evaluate it there. So that is the answer that I'll get for that question. And then the next thing you're going to do is to fill in each and every question that you have. And once you are done, then you're supposed to finish the attempt. And when you finish the attempt, it shows you the questions, answer saved for number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 not yet answered, you can see clearly. And you can go back again and review the questions. If I just click on the question itself directly, it will take me there. So whatever question has not been answered, then you can answer it. Once you finish that, you can just say finish attempt. And what does that mean? It means you are done, and now you could go back again and attempt your questions if you still have time. And if your time is up, you must remember, if you don't do this, then your solutions or your answers will take forever for us to be able to process them. You must submit all and finish. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to submit all and finish. And so I have submitted my work, and it shows that I have answered all the questions. And remember, I did not answer all the questions, so even the ones I didn't answer, because I've submitted, they will appear as if I have answered them. Now, you realize that the system allows you more than one attempt. Let me go back to the system and show you something. If I click on that exam again, it tells me something down here. It says attempts allowed, maybe there were 2 at the beginning. Now there is 1 left. So I could still go back to the course that I had. I could still go back to the exam, and it will allow me to attempt again. It can allow me to attempt. Because I had 2 attempts, I can start a new preview. And I can go through the questions. You see what it has done? It had cleared everything. So you have attempted the first time. Because the exam allows you 2 attempts, you finish and you submit, then you feel, no, I could have done it again. Now you'll do the questions again. So it will look at the first attempt that you did, and then look at the second attempt. It will mark, the system will mark for that, and then it will pick the best between the two attempts. So the attempt is all the questions. It will take the 19 questions for the first attempt and mark them. Maybe you get 20/70. Then in the second attempt, you get 30/70. Then the system will mark you 30/70 and not 20/70. And that's why you have the 2 attempts that you have been given for you. And that will only occur if you have enough time to finish them. Because if time is not on your side, you might not be able to finish. And remember, once you finish with the questions, you say finish attempt, and after that you come here and submit all and finish. That is a must if you want to get your results. So please keep in mind, you must submit all and finish once you are done. So leave a few minutes after the exam so that you have time to be able to do that. And I hope that will make it very easy for you to learn how to use this system.